Hello, it's just Kevin here, and welcome back to a different type of video on the MotoGP 17. It's not a random video, it's not online. Basically, it's a different type of video that I really wanted to do. It's kind of like a little bit of little random sort of videos. And basically, I'm going to be doing like a Legends kind of videos, basically. So, it's called The Legend of MotoGP. And basically, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be doing one, not every week, basically, probably about every 2 or 3 weeks. And basically, I'm going to be talking about a rider literally every single week. So basically, every single MotoGP rider that I know and love, I'm going to be talking about them every week. And basically, what I'm going to be doing in them is what I'm talking about them is I'm going to be talking about how they've rode on the bikes for so many years, what bikes they've rode through the past few years, and actually how good they've been on the tracks. And also how good they are, and also how old they are, and they're all good on the tracks. And today we're going to be doing Valentino Rossi, the Doctor. That's what we're going to do today. The reason we're going to do Rossi first is because Rossi was the guy who I know first on MotoGP races. So we're going to be doing him to start off with, and then next week we're going to do someone else in the MotoGP class. But yep, so it's going to be a little bit of a weird kind of like right. It's kind of like a bit like a random MotoGP video, but it's just like a bit different. So yeah, hopefully guys really enjoy. So the reason I'm doing it Rossi first is because since he was the guy that I really know, since he's been doing a lot of races, I'm not going to be explaining kind of like a lot of ideas in this video because, like I said, at the moment I've not been watching MotoGP in the past, so I just don't know. Like basically, I've been kind of like watching a lot of like MotoGP videos, and apparently I do recognise what Rossi has been on the past years on the bikes. But yeah, it's called The Legend of MotoGP, so we're just going to be talking about how Rossi feels, and basically how the way of actually how he goes on the races and how he's good on the tracks. But yeah, hopefully it's going to go really well for Rossi. Right, let's go see how it goes. So we're basically going to be talking about actually how well he's actually going to be able to go. Yeah, so I think we'll probably start off with how old is Rossi now? So Rossi is actually 40 now, by the way. But basically, he's actually signed a contract for 2 years. Basically, he's going to be racing for another 2 years now. Basically, they basically confirmed it a while ago when the season started, and apparently Rossi is going to be riding the Yamaha for another 2 years, and he's going to be retiring at 42, which is really old for Rossi. I thought he would have retired already, but they've decided to let him go a little bit early since he did have another contract for Yamaha. So basically they decided to let him go on just a little bit later because since they pretty much loved it for him. So that's really good. So now we're going to be talking about actually what bikes he rode on in the past. So like in the 1990s he rode on the Honda. I think it was the 2003 Honda, I believe it was. Basically like quite a while ago in like the 1990s he raced on the Honda, I think, which was the 2003 Honda, and that was really good. He rode really well on that. He's been on a Ducati. He was on the Ducati in 2012 and 2011. And also, I think he's been on a different type of a Yamaha as well. He's been on the one of the 4-stroke Yamahas as well. I can't exactly remember basically what the name of the Yamaha is, but basically I know he's been on the Yamaha, and he's really good on that bike as well. And basically, like I said, he switched to the Yamaha M1 because I think that was the best bike for him as well. Because like I said, also in 2007 and 2006, he was also on the Yamaha M1 as well. But basically, that was the different type of Yamaha because the one he's on right now is the Yamaha M1, but the one in 2007 was a little bit of a different one. So basically, he has been riding the Yamaha M1 for about 4 years now. I think he's been riding that Yamaha, and he's been doing quite well on it, to be honest with you. Some of the races he has been doing have not been doing that great, but apart from that though, his racing is really good. I've seen him a lot on basically television, and he is absolutely brilliant, to be honest with you. He's kind of like a good rider. I think I absolutely love him. And I've not been racing with him a lot because, like I said, at the moment that some of my videos have not been basically him racing on tracks, but But yeah, I think he's been doing some really good races, and like I said, in the future, if he starts handling a bit more in the next season, hopefully he should go really, really well. And yeah, that's what Rossi's all about. I think he's like a really, really good kind of guy. I just love him completely. He basically has so many fans as well. I think he has about, I can't exactly remember how many fans he has, but I believe he does actually have so many fans in the world, because basically like every single time he races on a track, there's kind of like a whole lot of fans there, and he gets celebrated by a whole load of his fans, and that is cool, isn't it, when he starts getting raced with fans? Because if I was basically riding right now, I would get a whole lot of fans, because that's what I am at the moment. I would get a whole lot of fans, and that's what I would do at the moment. So yeah, that's what kind of like Rossi's doing at the moment, and he's got like so many fans in the back at the moment, and that's what Rossi is actually all about. He's got like so many fans, and basically every time he wins they start crowding on and stuff, and that's what Rossi is actually normally is. And at the moment though, if I was Rossi right now, I would be the legend himself, because he is like absolutely brilliant, to be honest with you. He's like one of the best riders out there so far, or maybe like Marquez for example, but like I said, I will be doing Marquez in one of these videos at some point. But apart from that though, Rossi is an absolutely brilliant rider. I think I just love him completely. And hopefully that basically his races do go on a little bit longer than what they are, until he actually retires. And I'm actually glad that he's basically racing a little bit longer, because I don't want to really bother letting him retire that early, because like I said, his races have not been going as bad. He has been getting some bad results lately. Like, his results have not been going too bad. He's not been winning as many. He's been getting like in the top 5 and something like that. But apart from that though, if he basically keeps up his work, he'll hopefully winning some races what he did in the past, when he had that battle with like Lorenzo on the Yamaha, and also he's had a few battles with Marquez as well at the front, as well. And also he has had some battles with Dovi as well on the Ducati as well. So there's kind of a few battles that Rossi has been having, but I'm actually not sure whether that he will basically have any more battles in the future, or he might start winning a lot more races. But you basically never know. He might start winning a lot more races. I just don't know whether he will. And basically that's what Rossi is all about. I literally don't know whether he will win a lot more. But yeah, I literally don't know. He might end up basically winning a lot more. But hopefully it's going to go really, really well. Like, so many fans he has as well. He has like so many fans. Basically, like, his racing were pretty good as well. The bike looks quite cool what he's on as well. And that is what Rossi normally is. He's like one of the top guys out there so far. I gotta say that he's a lot better than Marquez, to be honest. I know that might be no offence, but I gotta say that he's actually a lot better than Marquez, because I know that Marquez has been having kind of a few problems with the races lately. Like in the last race, he was struggling where he basically like cut the corners. He was knocking riders off as well. So I know that I don't like Marquez as much, because like I said, he's been in trouble a lot in the past, and Rossi's not been in trouble recently. So that's why I do like basically like Rossi a lot more than Marquez, because like I said, Rossi has been doing a lot more races kind of like smoothly, and Marquez hasn't. And basically I think that's what I've got to say at the moment. There's kind of like not a lot more details than what I've got to do so far about what Rossi normally is so far. But at the moment though, he's like one of the legendless riders in the world. Yeah, I think he's just brilliant. I think he's one of them riders that are hopefully going to top guy so far, and hopefully he'll be able to keep his a lot more work in the future of all these races he's doing so far, and hopefully he can keep the top guy on it, because I am pretty much supporting him at the moment, and hopefully that his videos should hopefully improve, and hopefully his race is going to start improving if he's going to be able to win a lot more. But apart from that, hopefully he's going to be able to start doing that. But yeah, he's absolutely brilliant, guys, and hopefully you guys can go and check him out as well. Also, he does run some social medias as well, so hopefully you guys can follow him on there. I do literally just follow him on every single website, so I basically just see what he's uploaded on it, and that's what I'll be able to say. But yeah, guys, that was the legend of the MotoGP video of talking about Valentino Rossi. So, yeah, like I said, next week, I think it might be next week actually, I'm going to be talking about a different rider next week. So basically, I'm going to be talking about a different rider who basically won the championship, of actually who I know as well, and that's what we're doing next week. Because the problems about Rossi is I've known Rossi for about 5 years. I've known Rossi for now, and that's been that long since I've known him for, since I've watched MotoGP, and he's just been a legend on all the bikes, and he's basically just absolutely brilliant of the track so far, and that's why he's absolutely brilliant. But yeah, guys, and there we go. So that was the legend of MotoGP. I'm talking about Valentino Rossi. So next week I'm going to do another rider, and hopefully it's going to be really good. I'm not sure what rider is going to be next week, but as always, I'll have to let you know. And hopefully it's going to be a different type of rider that I really know. But Rossi is a brilliant rider, and hopefully he'll be able to get a lot more fans and start winning a lot more races. But yep, that's going to be the end of this video here. So the legend of MotoGP will be back on next week where I'll talk about a different rider. But yep, that's the end of this one. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!